Hi everyone. Uh, in this video, I'm going to be going over how to add a driveway, add our front stairs to our porch, not really porch, but to our front door, sidewalk, yeah, a little bit of everything here. So, first thing, we're going to be kind of doing we're going to do our driveway and sidewalk. So, I'm going to be doing this on our floor plan here, so it's the Habitat for Humanity site. So up here, if I double click this is where I'll be doing it. So if I move my house, you can move it around here. So I'll move it, let's say about here, kind of dead center, there. So how we draw in our sidewalks and everything like that. I'm gonna go to massing and site, where what we're looking for now is called subregion under modify site. So I can draw this just like with rectangles. So if I do a rectangle here, or maybe let's delete this. Maybe I'll do some lines. This is kind of just drawing a free space of a driveway and everything. So if this is my alley here, maybe my parking, I'm not gonna have a garage, but maybe my parking is gonna be from the alley. So if I draw from about, let's say here, then I want it connected to my house. There, go have it go in line with my house a little bit here. Let's have these in line. You kind of want to look at maybe a little bit symmetrical. And then there we go. So this here, this will be my house, or my parking lot. So I'm going to draw it from here going up, right about there, and I'll connect it. So, actually I'm just going to delete this. Delete this. I'm gonna draw one more line from here to here. So we're just kind of just drawing our outline of our shape basically. There. So now, hopefully that connects. Now when I hit finish, if I go back to 3D view, we can see that we have this kind of brown tile. If I click on this, it actually turns out it's going to be ceiling material for some reason. So if I go under here, material, I'm going to go by category. I'm going to hit my 3 dots. I want to change this real quick. It's acoustic ceiling for some reason. That's what it just comes on default. I want to change this to site asphalt. So I'm going to type in site, S-I-T-E, and I have asphalt, earth, grass, sand, water. I'm looking for the asphalt. Then I'm going to click OK. There we go. So now from my alley, it's kind of like I have a driveway here. And well, you don't want your pole here, so I'm just going to move this to the side over here, right there. So now, like, well, this is my alley from the main road. I can then park my car along here. Back to my floor plan. You normally want this to be a little bit like 9 feet with across. So if I go modify, let me just measure this real quick. Yeah, I'm at like 9.5. That's perfectly fine for a car width. So we're good there. Back to my floor plan. I'm going to do this again. So I'm going to go back to massing site. I'm going to go to subregion again. I'm going to draw a new one, but this time I'm going to do more of a concrete look. So I can do one definitely from my sidewalk, and I also want to do one from my my driveway here. So I'm going to go out this way, come across here, go up, down here. I'm going to do one there, and then this time I'm going to use the rectangle, so I'm going to snap to this corner, and then snap this way too. So let's go about maybe like 4 feet, there we go. And I'm going to delete this line, and then I'm just going to reconnect these so it's just all one group. And actually I'm going to delete this over here too, and I'm going to connect it to then my house. There. So I'm just going to edit this real quick. There we go. So that looks good. I'm going to hit green. There we go. Go back to my 3D view. So this might come in. Yeah, this comes in still as the brown. So that's fine. I'm going to click on this. Go to material, by category, my 3 dots. I'm going to change this to concrete though. So I'm going to go type in concrete here to the search bar. I'm going to go to cast in place. Hit OK. So now I have my concrete directly from our sidewalk to my front door where I'm going to put steps now. I have my driveway for my car. Cool. And you can definitely edit this as much as you want. If you want to have a little bit of arcs in here from the alley, if you want to make this bigger, if you want to make like a patio here, go for it. I'm going to do my stairs real quick. So what I'm going to do is, what am I looking for? I'm going to go to my floor plan. I'm going to go to architecture. I'm going to go to component. What I'm looking for here are, we're going to put trees in as well. I think I'm going to have to load it actually. So yeah, I'm going to go to load family. Actually, no. Let's go to insert. Insert. I'm going to go to load family. It could be one of two places. If I go to site here, I'm going to go to accessories. I'm going to go to right here, precast steps, open. I want to place these near my front door here. So if I hit spacebar, it rotates it for me. And I'm just going to place it here because I know it's around, I think my door is around there. Go to 3D. So there, I wasn't too far off. Now, if you want to do this in your 3D view, you can click on your stairs and you can then move your stairs to the left a little bit using your arrows. And this looks pretty good. It's just a little low. And again, you can do this as well in your floor plan here. So let's just go back to 3D. 3D definitely seems like the easiest way to do it. So if I can click on my elevation here, I'm going to just use my right arrow. I'm going to match it up with my house. My steps look good. They're just a little low. Now again, I'm going to move it to the left. And there we go. So if you want to change anything in here, well, we can go to edit type. And now I can actually change. I can change my width. I can change my step offsite. My landing, this is the actual size of my flat spot here, here on the top of the square. So I want to change that too. For now, I'm just going to change my height offset. Let's go about 3 inches. This will, I think, change the height. So there we go. It moved up a little bit. Let's do it again. Let's do 6. See what happens there. There we go. Now I have 6. So one of 2 ways we can fix this problem. I would say if we keep our stairs, let's say at the 3 level, at 3 inches, or let's just keep them at 0. So let's keep our offset at 0. So our stairs are a little bit into the floor. That's perfectly fine. All I'm going to do is move my house down a little bit. So if I click on my house, you don't want to do it in the 3D view. You're going to have to do it on your elevation. So if I go maybe to my north elevation, I want to see the elevation with my stairs actually. So for my case, it was north. So now if I click on my house, I'm just going to hit the down arrow and move it down so I can help align with my stairs here. So again, I'm going to move it to the left a little bit. I'm going to move it down right there. That looks good. Go back to my 3D. There we go. Oh, and this looks much better. Super close to the frame there. Now, you might be asking, well, now my sidewalk's a little bit off. Well, if you want to go this, you can click on it. We go edit boundary. And so if you click on it, you can go edit boundary. And then from here, if you go to your first floor plan, you can edit these lines now. So let's move these back a little bit. There, let's go to green check, 3D, and now it's a little bit bigger, fits our steps. I'm going to change these steps as well. I want to change them from this concrete, this precast. I don't want that. I want the concrete cast in place. Hit OK. OK again. There we go. I want that kind of pink tint to it, the same as the sidewalks we have. And yeah, that looks good here. So I have my steps, I have my sidewalk, I have my driveway. If you want to add trees or anything here, which I definitely recommend, and we can add much more, we're going to go back to the amazing site. If you go to site components, this is where we have our precast steps, we have a fire hydrant, so I can put the fire hydrant maybe by the alley. I can go to trees and really put as really whatever trees I really want. I'm gonna do the Japanese cherry. I'm gonna put these around here a little bit. If you want to do a little bit of bushes around the house as well, we can do that. Kind of sky's the limit for loading materials in here. So that will about do it for our steps we're gonna need for our house, our sidewalk, our driveway, and trees for our site plan.